What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I think I finally solved the issue with the Huntress as it pertains to the bleed builds. It's all in one simple support gem, and honestly, it took me a while because I haven't had the time to sit down and read through all of the new support gems, you know, just kind of take the time to examine and explore the game to its fullest. And honestly, I'm going to tell you right now that the opportunities are there, guys. And we just need to be patient. We're leaning too much on the knowledge that we obtained purely from the previous season. But we have to know that, remember, it was support gems and combinations of things like, you know, all the other things we could do that made certain synergies possible. But now we just have to think a little bit outside the box. So I say that because this support gem right here has completely trivialized the issues that I was having with damage. So you might be saying, you're only doing 50 damage. Well, Rake is my primary damage dealing attack. The spear throw and even the spear stab are 4 times as much damage, you would say, right? But honestly, I never use those. I don't mind using the spear throw just to have something ranged, right? I actually even removed my exploding spear, detonating spear, whatever it's called. But if you look at this support gem right here for Rake, Stomping Ground is by far the most powerful leveling gem you can have for any melee character. And you might be reading it and say, okay, well, supports travel skills, causing footsteps to crack the earth and emit damaging shockwaves. Okay. Triggers a shockwave when you take a step. Not too important, right? But if you go in and you actually examine it further, you can see that not only does the shockwave have attack damage of its own, but also it has crit hit chance, which is fantastic. But check this out, deals 100 to 150% of your strength as physical damage, and the shockwave radius is 2 meters. So just think about early on, right? You can slap this on immediately as soon as you're able to create the skill gem for it. And Rake can be an incredibly powerful gem. Initially, you will be using the Whirlwind Slash and the Disengage, or maybe even the Twisters. But as soon as you can craft Rake, make sure that you have sufficient and the minimum dexterity to craft and use Rake. But then make sure one of your first support gems for Rake is Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground is even more important than Brutality, and it's because of the shockwave. So what else do you do to make yourself even more powerful? You make sure that you level up in strength. And I know that Dex is a major part of the level requirements for the skills, but you can get plenty of dexterity along the way. So I want you to take a really quick look at my passive tree and let this serve as a little bit of a leveling guide for you. Go for all of the attack damage nodes and attack speed nodes here. And then as soon as you can, start scaling strength. If you can, find gear that provides you with dexterity. But what you want to do is before you go this way, you want to come up here first and get some defense. Continue leveling into your strength, and then you can, if you're ever struggling with dexterity, you can't craft certain things, you can't use certain skills, there's 25 dex right there, and there's nothing that you can't use this early on at such a low level. So you will have plenty of opportunities to have enough dexterity, so don't be afraid to spec into more strength. Strength is going to really boost your damage with Rake. So Walter, good evening. And then once you do that, come back around and start getting some melee damage. And then you can unlock some nodes, come this way and get all this attack damage here. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to grab this spear. And you're going to grab all these nodes here. And then eventually you can start focusing on crit damage and even nodes like this that deal more damage with enemies that have damaging ailments, which would be bleed. So you have these here. I used to use these for my Poison Concoction, Witch Doctor, Ranger. But now you can use it on those nodes that I showed you there. There's a handful of these you can find, and there's another one down the way that you can end up getting right here as well. So long story short, that is the path that I would take. This is going to be a very awesome fix for this issue, and I hope you guys are willing to take a look. We're in the Buried Shrines right now, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. So remember the DPS was like 50, right? Well, let's just take a look. So all I'm going to do is use Rake, and then I'm going to disengage, Rake, disengage, right? And so if for whatever reason I have any issues, I can, with, you know, maybe trying to avoid an attack, I can simply just disengage. Remember that Rake is more effective the longer the distance you travel, right? So there's more bleed. And and look how easy they're dying. Like, this is something that I was not experiencing at all. So say that they don't die. You can go in and do your culling strike, and now you have a frenzy charge. And if you want, you can have an exploding lance or whatever, but honestly, it's not very necessary, but you can certainly have one. I just removed it because I was going to go bleed and fire, but after I realized how powerful the stomping ground gem was, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. I can't believe how much quality of life I've gotten just from that. And so I don't think it will be nerfed, because if you think about it, in the end game, like, the damage that you're getting from it is going to start scaling back significantly, because the enemies are going to have so much more health. But look at this, like, I'm just literally hitting them maybe once or twice and they're just dying. It's incredible. And this is leveling. This is not cool. I'm level 26 and I'm dealing absolutely like no damage whatsoever, except when it comes to these enemies here. And even though it's 50 damage on the DPS screen, it's actually much more significant than that. So here we go. We have a great opportunity to check it out. This is our little event. So we'll go here, and if for whatever reason, see, they get all crazy, we can just kind of go crazy with that. Again, this is all I'm doing. And if I really wanted to make it more complicated, then yes, I could be doing the calling strikes, but it's that easy, guys. So we've now solved the issue of why can't I do any damage with Rake? Why can't the bleed build be more viable? Literally, that one support gem changes everything, and it's super exciting. So I am really happy about that, because I just went through and I started reading some gems, because there's 100 new ones. I was like, well, one of these has to save me. All I've been doing is using the same exact gems, right? And so I was like, you know, I'm not going to do that again. I had to find a better way. I had to find a better way. So ultimately, that's what we did. So I'm really happy with the results. But again, I was trying to use the blood hunt or blood whatever, but ultimately I'm just really happy with the result. That one support gem has made this build viable again, so super excited. And now I can actually confidently play through and not die. So if you ever get too close, you just engage, move back, but again, everything's just gonna start getting melted. So make sure that you do invest a little bit into strength, because it's gonna be good for your health anyways, and you can just do even more damage. So it's just so nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna continue streaming with this new build that I have here, and we're probably gonna add the detonate lance again. I did enjoy it. I never had a problem with it, but I was just trying to make sure I had enough for a rake, and I had to remove some support gems from other things. So I was like, you know what? But it would be nice to have an explosion there versus that, right? But yeah, that is definitely the path I would advise you all take. It's such a nice feel too, like everything just dies. If anything survives, you can go in and do your calling strike, or you can go in and then you have a frenzy charge, you can use your ranged attack, so it's a lot of fun stuff you can do with it. I'm gonna try picking up whatever is available. A war spear. A better spear would be fantastic right now. But this is just incredible. It feels so good. Everything's dying now. The bleed damage is just really good now. Things are dying in like 1 to 2 hits. This is what I was looking for, and it feels so much better. So nice. Walter, I hope you're having a great evening. I'm happy with that. I need a better helmet. Lightning resistance. Not too big a deal. I really just want max physical damage. So if you are going to be looking for any kind of good weapon for the spear, especially if you're going bleed build, you're going to want max physical damage. So increased physical damage, crit chance, crit damage bonus, and anything that adds maybe a handful of physical damage is going to be just fantastic. You're going to want to look for those modifiers on all your weapons. So there we can, you know, again, we just kind of synergize, and then if I had an exploding lance equipped, we could do it there. So very happy with this. I mean, like, we're just kind of melting these people. Easy. And this is not at all what I did nothing but change that one node. That was it. So that support gem has completely changed the quality of life we have here. Rusted Cuirass, very nice. Very nice. I am going to try that support skill myself, doing the same Bleed Huntress. Nice, Walter. You will notice a massive difference. Rake is worthless without it. I'll tell you that right now. Without that support gem, Rake feels so bad. But with that support gem, I think it's called Stomping Ground. It is honestly a day and night change. It's so good. I was just experimenting during break, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. It's so good now. And if you ever get in close, like say there's a rare enemy, you can go and you can then do your quick strike, and then follow up with your blood hunt or whatever. But right now nothing's just surviving long enough. Everything's just dying. And I don't have some OP spear or anything like that. It's so good. I just can't believe how different it feels. Like, this is how I wanted to be playing. So this is incredible. And now that makes me want to go ahead and, after this stream, go and read some of the other support gems. Like, I read most of the strength-based gems, and I was going to go into the next, dexterity and then intelligence. But I was like, wait, this might be something. Give me some additional damage. And I was like, 100 to 150% of your strength, that's huge. So I thought that was fantastic. That'll do the trick.
Fingers crossed.
Remember, you can always disengage, go back in. There you go. Pick this up to sell it. I am going to be way more diligent now that I'm excited. Because I am certainly going to be really happy with that, because that fixes any melee character. And just so you know, the warrior's already in a really good spot. If anything, they got, they got buffed. So let me fix my green screen real quick. My green screen. Is it this? It is. I'm going to fix the filters because the green screen looks like it's swallowing me alive. No. No. Better. Okay, fixed it. Now we don't have a little green line. Okay, perfect. So yes, that is so awesome. Super excited about that. And just imagine playing the Smith of Kitava and having that support gem on your primary. I mean, you're just gonna be melting. So I'm super excited. I am so happy now that I figured that out, because I was having a hell of a time. I was like, the answer has to be in the support gems. And lo and behold, it was. Wait. I don't want you disenchanting everything. Just disenchant the rares, madam. That and that. And then buy these things so I can be rich again. Oops, okay. That. For now, we can just throw that in there. Okay. Oh man, but yeah, it feels so good to have an answer and a solution. I felt so weak, and I was just not sure how to solution it. So that means what I'm gonna do next is we're actually gonna go and run the Trial of the Sekimas next, so we can kick everybody's ass there, get our ascendancy, and become a ritualist. I don't want to do the Amazon because I feel like everybody in the world's using twisters and whatever the hell else. Not my style. I like to do things a little differently. I think we have the answer, and it's super exciting because I think there's a lot of potential for that build, or for the build that I'm envisioning anyways. But let's see if there's anything else over here. I know we grabbed the major item. There should be, I think, one other thing. The ring, if I'm not mistaken. But look at that. I mean, we're just melting everything. It's so nice to be this powerful. I was so tired of feeling so weak. I felt like all the damage was just really underwhelming, and this is a huge improvement. The only thing I think I need to add is I need to go back and add the exploding lance, or the detonating lance, whatever they call it. That's a pretty fun ability. I do like the fire as well. And we can add some ignition on that and we'll be set. So I'll be doing that here before we go to the next area. Remember, the distance that you travel is kind of important because it'll ensure you're doing way more damage. And you can always disengage. So you go in, disengage, and then you go in for the kill. Nice. What a cool effect. Alright, good stuff. So Time Capsule, which is one of the viewers that comes in every once in a while, he let me know that the white lace hoods, so normal rarity lace hoods, are where it's at. Apparently that's one of the chance items you're going to want to pick up. So I was like, okay. News to me. I don't know anything about any of the uniques. I've done no research on any of those things. So I'll have to, you know, kind of find out the old-fashioned way by finding out and seeing it for ourselves. So this is the ring we can pick. So fire, water, or lightning. I wonder, would they give us a sapphire ring? They do, but it's not what we need. I should have gone fire then. Dang it. Yeah, accuracy rating, cold res. Darn. That's huge. 7% increased fire damage? Like, what is that? That's a great ring. Okay, well, we can just get rid of the other one. That's fine. A final testament. Remember, disengage is pretty strong. If anything's just surviving, you can always just poke it, go away, and then you can throw a charged up lance, and boom, there's our on death effect, which looks incredible. Alright, very nice. I'm so happy now. I was so kind of like distraught. I was like, how are we gonna make this fun again? Found the way. The answer was in the support gems, the 100 new support gems. It's alright, so now all we do is we go... Oh, there's no checkpoint, of course. I forgot about that. Now that we got the ring, we'll be facing up with the Zarian, and we'll kick his ass. And move on. Anybody watching on Twitch, just know that you have drops. We have drops enabled, so... Drops are enabled. We need to equip the detonating lance or exploding lance, whatever it was. So I am going to try and recreate that fire bleed build that I was really going for. So that quality, very nice. Can just sell that. Maybe disenchant it even. All right. Now we go back into our stash. We're going to go into our gems. And see, we're not using twisters. We're not using all that stuff. That's great. So I need overabundance. Yeah, oh, perfect. And explosive spear. There you go. Let's make sure I have enough space for all this. I need to make sure I don't mess up my rotation either. Because the floor spikes, which I need to get used to the name of the skills, but the spear field is fantastic, and it only amplifies the damage with the rake and all that stuff. So the rotation should really be like, you go in, do your rake, disengage, do your spikes, and then you can just wait for a culling strike. You go in, do your culling strike, and then now you have a supercharged lance that you can then throw at somebody's head. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this out. This will go here. And then we're going to slot these in. We'll slot overabundance in as well. That way we can have 2. So we'll try that rotation. That should be really fun and nice. Here's the first boss. We go here, here. But big damage. Oh, good hit, sir.
Sins of the mother.
We'll do R1 here, and then we'll get our blood going there. Uh-oh. Don't want to die. Would not be good.
Corruption.
And that's Calling Strike, and he's dead. And if he was still there, we'd do that. She didn't. You're ugly and weak. You complain too much.
Aye. Your suffering will soon be over.
Oh, that was awesome. So good fight. I got some sort of
Your sacrifice won't.
rebirth rune or something.
Seems even gods can be lost to time.
Okay, lesser rebirth rune, nothing too special. We'll go back, speak with the old lady, and we're gonna do the Trial of the Seconds next. Now I can actually do damage. Rake was just so underwhelming, and I wasn't able to do anything. It just, everything was becoming a war of attrition. I had to fight for minutes and minutes at a time. That was a fight that, you know, was the proper length of time. Maybe, what, like 2 minutes? That's fine. Not a 20-minute affair, you know? Alright, so you have nothing more. Movement speed increase. Let's see, what do these have? Oh, they have such good stat boosts. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these in here. It's so funny because I got 2 pairs of boots that have 10% movement speed, and hey, if somebody wants them, then they can have them. Cathode Ray Tube says, hello. What's going on?
I shall put this to use. Goodbye.
Let's see, is there anything else we could think of here? I absolutely love that gem. My gosh, it changed everything, so. It absolutely changed everything. Let's see, is there anything I could just have out? Blood Hunt. Hobble equal to 15% of physical damage. Support skills have 50% area effect. Interesting. Unyielding. We need rage. We certainly need rage on something. But I don't parry much anymore. That's something we'll have to consider. Let's leave these support gems for now. Doesn't it feel so much better, Walter? My gosh, like, it's incredible how much damage you're doing now, right? I'm scared to do trials. No, don't be, don't be. And if you really need help, I'd be more than happy to help you out in trials. I don't have like some OP character or anything, but I'd be more than happy to help if you're struggling with trials. Especially if you're new to Path of Exile too, I'd be more than happy to help you out.
Yourself a big one.
Oops, I went the wrong way. Oopsie. So what we're going to be focusing on next is trials, and then, you know, they really did beef up the trials though. I was so shocked at how many additional things they added to it that made it seem like a 2-floor or 3-floor trials versus the 1 floor. It's really odd. Fights aren't taking forever. You're welcome, Walter. Isn't that amazing? I told you, like, that's the answer. And it just, I just had to start reading support gems. I was like, what gems can I craft? And I just started reading. We're going to go to Trial of the Sekimas, and we do have another relic we can use at least. But I am so excited. Like, it made it. You're a casual? Yeah, no worries. That doesn't matter. I don't have anything. I mean, I hope that no one's like, oh my gosh, you only play 2 hours a week? What a loser. I think that you can play as much as you want, and as long as you're enjoying it, having a good time, that's all that matters. Cathode says, but I love PoE 1 and 2. Good. You can. There's nothing stopping you, right? There's nothing stopping you from loving this game because it's freaking awesome. I'm going to take that because I died to Rattle Cage. I will not die to him again. I'll tell you that right now. How come? Well, I'm pressing square. It's not working. These are the only 2 relics that can fit. I do have a M4 relic, but it's 3 slots instead. Initiate. Ah, yes. You know, I really don't like my outfit, so let's do some fashion souls here. Yeah. This is very hard to do on controller. I just want you to know I have to use the D-pad and the analog stick at different times, so it's like super annoying. We can just rock this for now. Honestly, it's one of the sexier outfits. Until I can find something that I enjoy a little bit better. I don't want her wearing this the whole time. But I am not happy with all the rest. Let's see. I like to see her back, honestly. Not in a weird way. Let's see. That's cool, but no. We gotta look sexy, because then we play sexy, you know? That's pretty cool. Arbiter of Ashwings. I say we do that for now. Let's do it. Walter, I'm so glad that that's working out for you. I'm gonna make a video on it to hopefully share the news. Now, it does not seem like it would be ever very useful in end game or mapping, because even if you have 300 strength, you're only doing a portion of that damage. It's more of like a very, very important support gem for leveling, and I hope that they don't try and change that. But yeah, look at the speed of these things. Like, doesn't this feel different? Why does this feel so hard? Okay. I'm gonna have to kill these fools. I forgot my buttons there, but one hit. See, oh my gosh, and then we have our exploding lance again. So, yay! And I look cool, so that means I'm gonna play cool. I've never played PoE 1, but I did download it. I played PoE 2 since the day after launch, and I love it. I've put in like 700 hours, and I've done all kinds of fun things, challenge runs and whatever. I love this game, and I was so disappointed because I was like, man, I'm not enjoying where I'm at. My knowledge isn't helping me. I'm not able to leverage my knowledge to get past these growing pains. And then I took the time. I've just been really busy, so I haven't been able to put in a lot of hours, and I just started reading support gems. And when I read them, I found that I was like, oh, there's some opportunities here that I did not think were possible. So really excited that I didn't just give up. It's never in my character to I never give up, but I was like, I'm glad I didn't just be like, well, gonna have to wait until another update. But I am thoroughly enjoying this new little build we have going. That one support gem has changed my quality of life exponentially. All the scrolls of wisdom. Dodge, baby! Alright, cool. This is not about speed, it's about quality. It's about maintaining my sanity, and we're doing just that. Game, let's see. What? Lose 30 sacred water? No thanks. These are chalices and these are the ritual. That's a lot. Why is everybody so mean? Why all of these choices are terrible? Who does this? No way. I guess that is the path we have to take, huh? I could go here in a silver key, I suppose. Ooh, 5%, huh? Well, that's better than nothing. I want to have the ability to make some purchases, so. 2, okay. Only 2 brothers this time.
Need a moment.
The winged spear. Oh, of course you guys are together. Oh my. Not a good match because of the
Need a moment.
all of these slowdown abilities. That's okay.
Look out.
Throw some of those just to give some additional damage here. Oh, balls. That almost got me. That did get me.
Clean kill.
There you go. Now I can focus on you, mama. Very nice. We got the seal relics. Amethyst ring. Chaos res. Nothing too special right now, but it's fine. Our drops have been abysmal on this server, on the Dawn of the Hunt server, and this league. But I had 3 uniques in my legacy character that, you know, this earlier today, so that was really nice. None of which I could use, but they're still fine. Okay, I don't want 40% less damage, but I do thank you for that. Hourglass, okay. Can we survive? We'll go straight for the rares, of course. And I gotta get used to my new rotation as well, so. It's mostly just rake and disengage to get clear. Where's the rares? There's one. There you go. Very nice.
That was close.
It's fine. We just need some honor. Some honor restoration. So we want to go here. Trap steal 100% increased damage. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Only 2 rares to defeat, so we should be fine. So now we're gonna throw this, some more damage, get some fire going. This is great. I'll take it, even though I'm getting hit a little bit, it's okay. I feel so much stronger than I was before, so it's okay if we take these hits. We just need to make sure we can survive to the end, that's all. That was not the rare, unfortunately. This is the rare right here then. This. There you go. Get another silver key for our troubles. Awesome on death effect, or on kill effect for that thing. Oh, there's 3. Oh, they lied to me. There are 3. Insanity. Oops. Oh no, don't hit me where it hurts. There you go. Lovely. We'll get this scroll. They don't come cheap. Stone wall can die. And then we're out of here. We'll need to grab some honor. And that's our next room at least. Sacred water. We have all kinds of sacred water right now. Gosh, if only there was a merchant, right? Traps deal more damage, but we just need to avoid traps in that case. We want to avoid the spikes, for example. We don't like the spikes. The bleed damage increases with the distance traveled. So you definitely want to travel as much distance as possible. Where's my rare? Nice. That on death effect is like every time. It's not even like a chance. It's like, it's just gonna happen.
Swift magnificence.
That was pretty cool. I'm gonna refresh chat. I don't know if you guys are quiet today or whatever. That's perfectly fine. I'm just making sure that if you guys are chatting, I'm not missing out on all the good stuff. We get all our honor back. Boom. Thing of beauty. Sacred fountain. Sacred fountain. Okay. We'll go here and then we'll go for the honor. I don't even care about the challenge at this point. Because now we can just do this. Easy as pie. That took me like minutes. And yesterday's attempt, it was so frustrating.
A moment of respite.
Alright, an escape trial to end it off. Love these. Did I go too far? No, I did good. I did good. Just to get some distance. I haven't parried much, but I haven't really needed to, honestly. We have full honor going into the next fight, which is a thing of beauty. Beautiful. I'll kill him just because he's in my way. You're not very nice, sir. It's almost like 100% chance to do that effect now. But we're gonna get a bunch of honor and then that'll top us off and we'll have a minor affliction. It's fine. Oh, monsters have 50% more life. That's a minor affliction? That sucks. Cathode needs some Advil. Perhaps Tylenol will work. So he has 50% more health. That's unfortunate. So far, so good. Just gotta stay calm and focus. Oh my. He's angry. We're okay, we got this.
Hold still.
Yes! That was awesome. Like night and day, I tell ya. Like night and day. That was awesome. Now we get our ascendancy. Heck yes. What do you have for me? Anything that I would use? That's not bad. That's a beautiful one. Well, you know what? Why not, right?
We will succeed.
Let's go ahead and use the Keth Forge, grab some more keys. Somehow that gave me more silver keys? Okay. Nice. I'm actually not.
I'm bent double as is.
I'm not unhappy with it. Probably don't need that.
I'm bent double as is.
Okay. I'm happy. We're going to Ritualist, baby. That's what I'm going for. This is what I'm doing, okay? Nice. Oh wow, we got a nice explosion too.
It is done.
Yeah, don't call me a Jingak anymore, right? Watch your mouth. That was awesome. That was great. So again, major change. We've made the bleed build viable. And I'm so happy because of it. Movement speed increase. Bosses take more damage. This is huge. Okay, so I love that one. This is really good. Okay, so let's organize these a little bit better. I'm really happy with these. Did they give us more relic space? It looks like they did. Which ones of these are good? That's fine for now. And then this here. Monsters take more damage. And then a seal. Yeah, that's a good. Seals are gonna be wonderful. Max honor. Okay, yeah, these are all decent, right? I'm happy. Why does it keep doing that? That's the best one right here. And max honor. Wow, that's great. So we can have increased honor already. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We have these awesome jewels, one of which was, yeah, increased fire damage. And then it's a bunch of minion stuff. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. And we have increased chance to ignite. So 14% increased fire damage is not a bad thing. Not in the slightest. So maybe for accessories, we have these kind of out here. Haven't got a bunch of different ring types yet, so I'm just gonna... Haven't even had a chance to organize them like I normally do, so... Then we have our jewels. I'll socket this. Do I have another space? I do not. Confirm. Yeah, they removed so many of those jewels. Stun threshold and whatever else. Okay. I think we start doing this for now. We'll have like a red, blue, green kind of thing going. Very nice. And we can get out of here. We can apply some points. It's gonna be so good. I already did. It's telling me to use the altar to apply or choose an ascendancy, but I've already done that, so. This is good stuff. We'll have the hooded one identify everything else for us. And see about selling some of these items. Let's see. Wow, that's a pretty fun looking staff. Nothing crazy though. You know, I want a bow too. I'm gonna actually equip this bow. Offhand. Because when we start riding Roas, I'm gonna have some fun with it. I want a bow. So I think that'll be fun. Alright, so we can drop this off for now. We're going to pick some ascendancy points, but we need to go to the Valley of Titans next, I believe. Yes, the Valley of Titans. And once we're here, we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the other ascendancy things that we can apply, the points. I'm surprised I didn't level after beating Rattlecage. I need to see where my level's at. It's about 90% of the way there. Alright, so we're going to go to our tree. Okay, what's what? Movement speed. Wow, that's huge. For bleed? Oh, yeah, we want that. We totally want that. Charm slot. So, these are so good. -20. It's like, what? But for the sake of what? Oh, another ring slot. Okay. So you're having to make a sacrifice. Okay, well, yeah, fine. This please. I don't even know what it does, but it's probably awesome. Corrupted blood. Okay, deals. It's a backup. Enemies in your presence accumulate blood boils periodically. When they die, the boils pop. Oh. Corrupted blood deals 2% of slain enemies maximum life. That is massive. Blood boils applied to non-unique enemies. Okay. 20% more corrupted blood infliction area effect per blood boil. Oh, this is so good. And it's 5 seconds long. Yeah, of course I want that. It's a persistent buff though, I wonder. Wait, here. So, I'd have to switch, right? Okay. That's okay. Blood boils might be a little better though than Blood Herald. Let's go back and look at the difference. While actively killing an enemy with blood loss will cause a bloody explosion that deals physical attack damage based off the life. Okay. Also has a chance to aggravate bleeding. Not sure which one would be better, but let's just experiment with this one for now. Down this way. Does it not take spirit? It costs 0 spirit, so never mind. I want both. It costs 0 spirit. I love that. What do we have here? Magnified effect. Blood explosion. That's kind of big. That could also have magnified effect, but okay, interesting. Interesting. We'll have to see how this works. Let's get in people's presence.
And not by man neither.
Presence is now, I think, 4 meters as opposed to 6. So they reduced presence as well.
Bleed to dry.
Oh. I'm in the tornado! The skeletons suck. They're not very nice. Love it. Whoa. Actually got up on the mountain there. There's my level. Oh, I'm about to die. But I can't, not after getting a level, that's not cool. Oh, it's you. You're the one. Dummy. Okay. Let's get the gold. Every cent counts right now. We'll get to apply the those relics so we can get a buff as well. Nice. I'm powerful again. Very nice. A stellar amulet. You know, that might be better than what I have. Ooh, intelligence though, it's huge. That's actually really good. The one I have is actually really good. 62 max life, though. Do I need intelligence for anything? Let's find out. Do any of my skills have int requirements? Not a single one. So yeah, we might go this. We get some more, get a little bit more stats just across the board. I'm okay with that.
Oh my word. Incredible.
Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? Away! Bruh. Can you get out of the way? Thank you, sir. Jeez. How did I switch to my... How did I switch to my other weapon? That was weird. I shot an arrow. I don't know how I did that. Okay, interesting. More charges. More charges is good. Oh, there's a lich somewhere. There you are. Walter says, I went for the ring and ritual. I always find the resistances are brutal for me. Just bad luck, I guess. You went for the ring and ritual. Okay. Interesting. I don't really have trouble with resistances normally. Either capping them out or dealing with deficits. But because the ailment threshold has been reduced by half in Dawn of the Hunt, I mean, you feel it a lot more, for sure. But nah, I don't really mind. Gonna risk it. I'm going for blood boils, baby. I'm going boils all day. Need to pick up all these little charms too, and that way, if we ever need to craft them up or something, we can. Here's the waypoint for the choice we need to make. Medallion of Peace. I think Mana Flask Recovery. As Marie. Getting more powerful by the minute. See, why is my bow out? That's so weird. I wonder why that's there. I mean, that's cool. I don't know why it would be over my interact button. That was kind of odd. Let me try and pick something up. See how awkward that is. I can't. Oh, I guess I could. Yeah, there you go. That's weird. Do I like that? I don't know. Whatever. Thank you. You know, I don't know why that's there. It's actually freaking me out a little bit. Can we not? How about we just remove it for now? Thank you. That is really odd to be in that spot. I'll get it when I get my Roa. Like, that would make more sense. I'll figure out where I want it to be. Alright, let's continue up this way. We've only found one of the seals, so still got a ways to go. Seal number 2. As if on cue. Uh-oh. Be nice. It's like every time I kill a rare. The recurve bow. Kill the Lich before he gets any crazy ideas. He's one of 2 enemies that whose spells don't dissipate when they die. It takes him a while. The water hags or whatever, and the damn liches. Nothing over there. We tagged all 3 seals, now we just need to come around. Scroll of Wisdom, gotta have it. Every time. Nice. Let's get a little bit more XP. Lace hood, baby! Apparently those are really valuable. He didn't want to die. Alright, nice.
This were forbidden. But what's one more taboo broken?
Yes, at this point, just keep pressing. An attuned wand? Oh my gosh. Orb of Augmentation. We fit another dead end, so we just keep going around. There actually isn't a unique encounter in this particular area. There's a bunch of dead ends. So we can go straight to Zalmaroth, pretty much. Another dead end, probably, yep. And another dead end, okay. We'll just continue onward then. This might be... Okay, I was saying it might be Zalmaroth's arena, but no. That would be a little too soon. Continue kind of hugging the perimeter. Find the best path. Since we have a passive point to spend, let's see where we want it. We can go more damage, which would be fantastic. We could start speccing over here. I think just the flat damage is fantastic. We'll get 25% more damage just in a little bit as well, so even better. I always forget to use my points. If Taco were here to remind me. Alas, Taco is not with us.
Stop the wind.
8, finally. I think that's going to take us to the next tier. Another dead end. Let's say just die. Stop living for a second. Ow. This should connect. Nice. That's what we wanted. Okay. Another dead end. Hopefully this is a dead end. If not, it's going to circle up to the boss, I'm sure. I just don't want to die. Dead end. Now that we got our level, I don't mind just beelining straight to the boss, so as soon as we find the Path of Exile, we'll take it. 2 dead ends there. Since I got my level, and I might as well add the 25% damage or and also the +2 melee range, so even better for our spear. This seems to be the path to the boss, or it could be the dead end with the Titan with the sword in its neck. But since we're coming up on a checkpoint, this is the boss. Let's see, Zalmaroth, how weak are you to bleed?
I've seen it all now.
Very excellent damage, by the way. Bullet hell. Okay, okay, okay.
Bleed.
Look at that damage. My gosh. Just spamming this right here is incredibly effective. Look at this. That's insane. Now he's gonna die, watch. First try. That was too easy. That was insane. I don't know what level he was supposed to be beating. We were at 26. Gosh, we kind of destroyed him, didn't we? Yeah, level 27 is the recommended level for this area. Let's see. Monster level 27, and we're level 26, and we absolutely destroyed Zalmaroth. And we got the Flame Ruby.
Now we're talking.
Forked Spear? That looks cool. That looks really cool. Let's check that out. A forked spear, huh? Tell me more. Oh, I don't know why I spend my own scrolls. Huh. Nice fizz damage, and that's for sure. We could do something crazy. Walters is 20 minutes to kill Colossus yesterday, crying a little, not gonna lie. Did you see how easy I was just doing this? You saw that damage? I've never been that strong on leveling on a non-cruel difficulty killing Zamorath that way. Never. I've never been able to kill him that easily. Ever. And I've played this game a lot. Quite a lot. You can take that. And then let me just sell you the rest. Take that. White lace hood, apparently it's important. I cannot believe how trivial that fight was. Evasion, blah, 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 lightning, it's fine. That was incredible. Oh, that was a spirit gem. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna throw this over here. See how much I can get for it. And charmed, let's see. So rubies. Let's throw our charms in here. Lightning resistance might be important. Because we'll be fighting Jamon Ra here soon. Necklaces. We'll start somewhere around here. We have rings. Okay, we'll be good. We'll be good. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to do my first little gamble here. Where's my currency? Oh, do I have a regal yet? I do. Okay. Well, let's do Orb of Og. I'm okay with that. I love that, actually. Wow, that's so good already. Okay, yes. And I'll keep this for alts for now. Alts. I don't know the significance of these lace hoods yet. We'll find out. Oh, that's exciting. And I have a cool looking staff too. Or spear. I guess I could get rid of the cosmetic, right? Oh yeah, it's literally like a fork. I love that. That makes me happy. 20 minutes to kill Colossus, that's... I know the feeling, trust me. It took me 20 minutes to kill Kabbalah yesterday. And then I forgot to get her book. I need to speak to the old lady. Zarka, talk to me, mama. The Maraketh on it. We need to go to Trader's Passage. We're gonna blow everything away.
In all my wanderings, I've not seen
I am hesitant for glory.
We gotta go to Deshar and all that good stuff. Let's talk to Shambrin.
As we up the if you sands guide you.
Very good. We'll get some more skill points, which will only make us more powerful. Only get us closer to our ultimate goal of world conquest. Alright, what's next? Oh, I have to go to Deshar, actually. That's where we'll go. God, my phone is so bright. Good gosh. Oh, these messages. Alright, let's do this.
To be led to rest in the sky.
I'll be able to ride you soon, my friend. We'll be finding your rider before long.
Bleed to dry. Foul thing.
Everything's dying. We're gonna fight Odin's ravens in here in a moment. I'll see if we can still do the cheese that I've always done. You can only you don't have to aggro both of them at once, believe it or not. If you're very careful, you can only aggro the one, or you can aggro one at a time. I've done it a few times on stream. Ooh, a support gem. I love those. Look at this. We're just melting everything. This is so nice. Oh, PoE 2, you're back. You're back. I was so concerned. I was like, why isn't this as fun? It was a slog. I felt so weak, and now it feels great again. The pacing is where it needs to be. Y'all can follow me. Oh, never mind. That's a dead end. Don't follow me. It's fine. I'll go to you. Checkpoints. These... that's just the corpse, yeah. The skeleton typically has nothing. He's broke. The broke skeleton. Spearfield is fantastic with any kind of bleed setup. So as soon as you create distance, you can go right into it. The spiked buckler would be fun. Do something with, right? Let's see, this, and then we can put Spearfield up. Very nice. Oh, he just got smacked.
Up for another hunt, are you?
I am. Where is it? Okay, let me go see what Delwyn's doing these days.
Follow that wisp.
I am. So bossy Delwyn.
Spin it and guide us.
Oh, you wouldn't dare. Of course it would go to these enemies. Let me see if I can just do the one.
Don't let up.
Are you literally not gonna... Of course, you picked that one, you idiot.
Get down. Don't let up. Come on now. Let's
Oh my goodness. Why are all the pigs blowing up? I hit you. Ooh, no, sir. You see this damage, right? It's disgusting. Disgusting damage. Okay. I don't feel any more special. Were you supposed to give me something cool?
What news do you bring?
He didn't give me anything cool. I need a better helmet. 12% increased crit chance, though. I like that. Never mind. It just looks dumb. It looks great on me because I have the microtransaction, but otherwise it looks pretty lame. Yeah, we're doing some great damage right now. Now we go look for the book. And, the way out of here.
The hunt is on.
Firm grace bracers. Okay. We get max. We get strength. Okay. And then here we get dex. We want the strength though. These are really good. I like these. But I need the strength because I'm just getting more damage from it. We don't want to lose the strength. Gosh, this area is really sucky to search too. I get lost in it quite a bit. Gotta look for a dead dude.
Bleed out.
Really? They are just everywhere, swarming, I tell you. Another dead end. Okay. I'm okay with dead ends, because that means we know we don't need to go this way. Grab that gold. Oh gosh, that scared me. What is that thing doing there? What is the furniture doing in the sky? What is this, Skyrim? I don't know what the hell's happening. There you go. Yay! 2 skill points plus the one we just got. This may be our way out, hopefully. Usually it's in one of the corners, either the southwest or the northeast. They're usually on opposite sides, so... No hope yet. Let me see. Surrounded by rares, that's cool. Come at me, bro. Yeah, it's like on death effect every single time. I like that.
Have enough in the pack already.
Do you? Well, I say we can fit some more in there. Anybody watching on Twitch, we do have drops enabled, so you'll be getting your deer pet in due time. Exclamation point drops is the command. We went right back to Dishar. Lovely. That happens to me more often than not. Trying to speak to the hooded one. Instead, we warp right back. The exclamation point drops for your drop status. You click on that link and you can see how much progress you're making. It's definitely not the Chimera pet. It's definitely not.
The path to Desha. Thank you.
You found a when I
Yes, please. Let's see. Yep.
here for a story.
No, not quite. These are actually really good. I'll keep that. I'm gonna keep these. I do enjoy these pandemonium gloves. Quite nice. I have weapons. Weapons will end up being over here somewhere, but it's fine. Alright, and then we have these. We can just sell. Okay.
Hello.
It's not bad. Is that better than what I have, though? Actually, don't mind that. How about we do that? Sell that. Sell that.
Stay inside.
I don't necessarily need this right now, or not this moment anyways. Start my collection. Gotta find the way out of here. This is always a part where trying to find the spires of Deshar. Gotta go from one corner of the map all the way to the next. But let's apply our passive points. We get more melee damage there and attack speed. Wow, we could do that. It's not bad at all. How far is it to get over here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we still got a ways to go before we get some damage nodes there. Never bad to do damage. Accuracy. Here's some good defense nodes for us as well. Crit chance too. Since I'm not really shooting anything, it doesn't really matter. 8% increased attack speed, that was huge. That's pretty significant. Then we have these crit nodes here as well. Crit will be kind of like to top it off, you know? You definitely want to end off with your crit. We don't need to spec into crit too heavily right now, though. We could technically keep going this way. Why not, right? Let's see. I mean, we go... Right now I think we're fine. We can go more dex, I suppose. I mean, more strength, I suppose. And then we'll end up going dex and going in here. We'll start crafting some more support gems here before long. But increased attack speed is just a pure DPS boost. That's just immediately what you get there. 8% is massive. I'm loving that. Okay. This is the one that's like a dead end, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or is this the way out? Oh, thank you. This is the way out. Path of Morning, baby. Let's get out of here. We'll get the support gem from that little tricky room, and that's the single encounter we can have there, and then we'll go straight to the actual spires themselves and kick the ass of Torgul.
Makes me heart ache for home.
And the next area, of course, will be getting our lightning resistance. That's just nuts. We're powerful again! Yay! All because of one support gem. It's probably gonna get nerfed. Incorrect.
Soften the wound.
Another dead end. Dead end. I think I'm gonna go maybe initial evasion again, or maybe we go armor. I don't know. I have so much strength. We could always consider that as an option too. Very good. Alright. Making some good progress. I just feel like the damage is where it needs to be. Ever since that support gem that we added. That's the way out, but we don't want out yet. We want that little encounter because we can get another support gem. And we don't even get a support gem 2 yet. It's still a 1 if I'm not mistaken. Once we get those 2s, we better get, you know, decide really what we want to have there. Because those things are hard to come by for now. We get a large strong box and it's got unique, yes. You know, I've seen several of these Ogham's Legacy boxes. So, okay, let's do the dang thing, shall we? You revive the monster 5 times, and then each time he gets another modifier, and you just have to kick his butt. So, let's do it. That's 1.
Bleed out.
Oh gosh, go away. Nice, nice. Why are your little dudes so accurate? Skill gem 8. Nice, okay. Back again, let's see. Is that 5 yet? Jeez Louise. Okay. Gosh. Rigid buckler. Is this better? Colossal. Superior. Okay. All the key words. We get evasion, lightning, stun. Okay, well. Never mind. Wow, that's massive. Okay, we'll keep that. Level 30, I'll be getting that here soon. But it does remove some mana. Ugh. I never really liked that, but it's not a bad thing innately. Evasion? See, I want crit hit chance. Why can't I? I lose that, unfortunately. I'm getting better resistances, so maybe I do go with that for now. I like the crit hit chance though. That's a big chance, and honestly, if you look at the range, it's probably near the end. Yeah, 14%. That's pretty solid. But in either case, we need to stay on track. We did our strong box, which was awesome. We need to go find the little trap though. I think we're getting closer. Once we get some movement speed boots again, we'll be golden.
Handbag double as is.
Alright, the Ardura Caravan. Cavern. Can't read. Let's go here. Perfect. Careful story. No. Physical and lightning damage. That's not bad. Let's see what we have for now. Oh, it gives us strength. Darn it. Okay, so those aren't bad. Things that I can consider selling. Those are not bad at all.
Speed up.
Wow, fire, cold, and lightning? That's pretty bomb. I love the crit hit chance on that though, so I'm still kind of contemplating what I want to do with that.
Stay in sight.
That's my only 8 right now, so we'll keep that for a second. Go to our charms. We'll reorganize those in due time. Again, not a bad helmet, actually. I do enjoy having that crit hit chance. I'll probably get rid of it, though. It also was armor based. I don't know if I want to go armor or if I want to go energy shield evasion. It's not too important right now, but it's definitely something to consider. I thought I saw you alive. Okay, I kind of want my little secret, guys. Where's the little trap room?
Leave to dry.
I need a movement ability as well. Veiled mask. Probably energy shield mostly, yeah. Evasion, energy shield, actually. I didn't wear those much. Jeweled gloves are fantastic. I wore those for a long time, so let's see what they have for me. .43 intelligence. Well, darn. Okay, that's not it either. Let's go this way. Do some backtrackage. We're gonna go all the way straight to that third little tower, and then we're gonna go northeast. And then we'll cut back to the left here. Was that not a pathway? Oh, okay, it's just, yeah, there it is. Steel point. Let's open up this chest, kill whoever's in here. Scroll of wisdom, baby! And then we can go to the exit. Now, here we'll get our lightning resistance and then we'll defeat Torgul. This guy.
Bring it on. Bleed out.
I'll just die. We are going to need to look for a quiver as well if we have a bow, right? That only makes sense. Fizz damage, but we probably want to look for like a razor kind. You know, those are the kind that inflict bleeding.
This is what I get for free, yeah? Another hunt, another trophy.
Very nice. Fizz damage is the way to go. The higher the fizz damage, the higher your bleed damage is going to be as well. So.
Blood, sweat, and steel.
We're starting to get the colossal life flasks now. Man, I'm loving the damage. The output is just so nice. Let's apply another passive. And go this way. Now I wouldn't mind going strength, and then when we start needing more dexterity, we'll just refund them. It's not like we're gonna break the bank. We'll end up having so much more gold than we can even do anything with before long. I have like 35 million gold in my legacy character. There's just not enough gold to be spent. So refunding is the primary purpose of gold, and then of course they've got some costs for like the Alva's market exchange and all that. All we're really doing is looking for two major checkpoints here. One that is specifically for the 10% lightning res, and then the boss checkpoint. Let's circle back here. Close off one of these pathways. Not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever felt this strong in a leveling situation with a new character ever. It's so good. That's the boss. So we are going to avoid the boss for now. We're going to look for the lightning res. Little buff we can get here. It is surrounded by these statues, similarly to this, but not going to be the same. It's a much larger area, and there's a checkpoint. covered in boils. That's it right there, it looks like. Yep, okay, good, we found it. And the reason why I do it this way is because as long as you find the boss first, then you don't have to worry about fighting these lightning statue chicks. You just go here and say, oh, I got my 10%. And you go here and go straight to the boss.
You are relentless.
Hello, Beast.
That makes you predictable.
He's going a different angle. It's so weird how they switch some of that up. Jumping was usually on this side, and then Caravan was going this way. Massive damage. There you go. You can't still be burning your flame, brother. You're dead. That was awesome. Very, very good fight. That was great. We'll take a look at our stats there. We're level 30 with these skills here. And we're just doing all kinds of nasty, nasty damage, it seems. And the spear stab's getting really nasty, isn't it? But if we go to the quests, we can see we just came from Deshar, level 28. So yeah, we're outpacing it now. We're just getting to where we can just melt everything, so that's really good. Talk to this bro. Thank you, sir.
Young one.
Uh.
Hello.
50%, 58% of life recovery to minions. That's interesting. 450. I don't have minions, but I mean, I can definitely make use of that.
I will tell your tale.
We get another uncut skill gem 8. So let's see, what can we do? Throw this in our currency for now. I don't know what's next, but Blood Hunt is still there. Okay, so it's 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay. I thought 8 meant something, but nothing yet. Bloodhound's Mark will probably be nice, and then Tame Beast just for fun. We've got plenty of decks though, so we can still go pretty hard in strength. We're not going to need a lot of decks until... I'm looking for... Where's our little ability to ride the Roa? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about these right now then. In that case. We'll figure out more support gems in due time. But for now we just move onward.
The Ferryden as we speak. Right then, to war.
We now have their threat for glory.
Alright. Gotta look cool again. Maximize coolness. Engaged. think we did all the side quests. We talked with Shambrin, we got our points. Yeah, we did all the things. We're good. Why didn't the hooded one do the whole reveal thing? He does that at some point. He's gonna be like, I am the origami killer.
Ready yourself. We must
All those rolls. I can't wait to have my own.
Rod dies again this day.
I think it requires 133 decks though.
Give no quarter!
Never. Never give a quarter. Give a dime.
Bleed!
Dude's still alive. Let's go kill Jama and Ra real quick. Oh my. You guys are so angry. Why are they so angry? Winged spear. So the spear that I have has disgusting physical damage. And it's just the fork spear. So fizz damage on the fork spear is good. I don't know if it has any like throw skill. Like yeah. Nothing beneficial to it like attack speed, but flat fizz is all you care about. Wait, what? Oh, he got stunned. My bad, Rage Claws. I thought we were cool. A clean kill indeed. Very nice. Why are you guys going this way? Usually they just jump on the bridge and ambush you the old-fashioned way, but are they not doing that this go around? Has Dawn of the Hunt softened up this little area? Got a nice little checkpoint.
Need a moment.
Sirs, quit that. They don't jump behind you anymore? Yeah, they do. Okay. I was gonna be like, what the heck? They've gone soft. Another fork spear. Yeah, the fizz damage on these is disgusting. I'm gonna pick them up because what if I can gamble with a few of them after we get rich again? Obviously a base. Oh, a white base. Probably not the best.
Stop no wind.
But one can dream. Let's go this way. I feel like we're going towards J Rizzle. Actually, it doesn't matter because this is the first of 2 phases, so we're good. We need to get to the Vanguard, that's right. We can just kind of rush this area if we want to. Oh no! Be nice.
Need a moment. Descend now.
Oh gosh. Okay. Scary. Okay. That was a little intense. Oh snap. Leveled up again. Again and again. Then we'll go straight for our increased spear damage, which is great, and we'll go for the crit. Oh, this is even better though. Yeah, we'll go here. 75% increased melee damage when surrounded? I'm always surrounded. Let's see what they define surrounded as. There are at least 5 enemies within 3 meters? Yes. I usually run into areas where I'm surrounded. This is great.
No wound.
Ah, temporal. That's the bane of my existence. I love how every rare you kill, you get that effect now. As you should. As you should.
There goes the dust, and let's fight.
Dead. Now we go to the Vanguard. And we beat Jamon Ra and we beat Golden.
Hold on.
Love an empty chest. That's always wonderful. Nothing quite as rewarding.
Take this.
Y'all are all up on my ass. I'm surrounded. Mana flask, yes please. And another. I like this one. Wait, what? That's not better than what I have? Oh, it is, okay. No, it's not, yeah. It's like the exact same thing. My giant mana flask and my colossal's the same. Interesting.
Bleed out.
Very nice. That was like the longest stretch ever.
A worthy foe.
If you say so. A worthy foe. I was checking to see, like, did we miss something? But no, that we're in that area that there's always like that guaranteed rare with all the corruption.
This ends now.
$8 gold, hell yes. Adds up, baby. It adds up. Jeez. Nice. Those are 9s, I think. That's perfect. That means I can learn a new skill. I think the Hunter's Mark is what we want to learn, and maybe we can get Blasphemy and have it procced all the time, like we did our Witch Doctor, Poison Concoction style. Iron Buckler. Okay, let's see. Is this better? It's gotta be, right? Mosquito's Iron Buckler. Lightning res, stun res, so yeah. I mean, not necessarily better. Oh, look at all these little bros. Why are you guys so special?
Need more time.
Ow. Get out of here. What are you guys doing? Jeez.
Need more time.
That was scary. We could always get fast forward for the explosive lances too. Alright, let's kill Jamon Ra. And why isn't the chick here anymore? She doesn't really say much. Does she? Okay, there she goes.
Wait, do you even know what he is? No matter. You'll find my king
He's Sin.
far more capable than Count Geonor.
Yeah, Count Junior sucked.
Take the power you were promised. Put an end to this nuisance.
Nuisance.
The Sycamore of Ardua. Bow before your king. The era of the Farragut is now! For my people!
Rosif. Guess I'm just gonna have to tank a little bit. You're annoying.
Vengeance! I cannot give up!
We're running out of time. End this.
Oh god, my back. Oh, okay.
Leave to dry.
You didn't even get to do a cool attack, loser. Alright, we're gonna first try Jamon Ra.
I don't have time for this! Stand! Bend to my will! Impede my enemies! Our hate! The era of the Farragut is now! We will have blood! The Marrakech will pay!
Oh my.
Our hate! The Marrakech will pay! Thorns, damn you! The era of the Farragut is now! Take our
There, get stunned, sir.
cannot give up! The Marrakech will pay! 10,000 spears! You will be forgotten! Take our hate
Oh, he hit me right in the face.
for the winds! We will blot out the sun! The era of the Farragut is now! to dust! Forge of hate! Die!
Nice. That was first try, baby.
Zala,
Do you think, Azala?
this is not over. Not yet.
Chandra! I return you to the embrace of death!
Damn. She got him.
Is done.
That's it. You didn't give me any loot, brother.
The war is over done with you.
You gave me no loot, brother, man.
What?
What? Take that.
Hello!
450 over 4. No better. And we'll equip that one though. And have that. I'll keep that for now. And we'll stash everything else. We do have a 9 we can use as well, which is fantastic. See, these are the best spears, man. Love these. Okay. So, we have a 9, so let's actually go back to gems. Go to 9.
Disengage.
Thundersleep, Bloodhound's Mark. Okay. What does this take? When heavy stunned, okay. Does my parry cause the heavy stun though? I don't remember. I know I can get heavy stunned. We'll look into that. Let's go talk to Sin real quick. What his ass is doing. I am shit. Did they add these pots?
Go on, tell me. Who are you, really?
Whoops. Oh. Dang, I have wings too.
I am. It was all while ago.
I don't believe it. An ancient Asmeri in the flesh.
Greetings.
Well, see ya, brother. I've seen this too many times to be shocked. I know of your ilk. Whoa, my god, that scared me. I didn't know players could come down here too. That terrified me. Oh, Risu, I never ever got any benefit from your existence. Yeah, you're the gambler.
Yes? Yes, until then.
The beast has grown too
You
powerful.
can skip the cutscenes now, and even though they're, you know, fortunately because they're like so freaking offensively loud. That was fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is an excellent stopping point. We were able to solve and solution the problem for the bleed builds during leveling, and we have a way to do tons of damage. You saw we first tried Jamon Ra. We killed all the other bosses first try just by mashing a single button. And it's because we made a few changes and the way we've been speccing. So it's really, really exciting. Now this gives me like new hope. And also it makes me want to really start a Smith of Katava sooner than later. Because, you know, those guys are going to be fantastic. Especially with something like, you know, that support gem that causes the shockwave. What is taking so long? Probably going to crash, right? patience. What are we looking for?
Sir.
La- We've made it. Okay, so I think we're all set. And yeah, I think I'm just really happy with where we're at right now in regards to the damage that we're dealing, and just the survivability, and I just feels good. The pacing is where it needs to be exactly. It's all thanks to Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground has one of the most crazy skills here, and it has a shockwave that deals 100-150% of your strength as physical damage. Bleeding then scales off physical damage, so you're getting all kinds of crazy synergy there. So that absolutely, creates the whole build. That in and of itself makes things viable and possible. So absolutely love that. Going through the support gems is going to be the way to save this guy, so you have to take the time to go through. I hadn't had time until just this afternoon, and man, it was completely eye-opening. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stomping Ground is definitely the way to go. That if you're going for bleed, it's one of the best support gems out there right now, and I cannot wait to see kind of what other ones are out and about that we've yet to discover. So I'm loving the bleed build. I will be continuing this tomorrow, and we'll get through Act 3 and jump right into Cruel. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you all so much for stopping by, especially in a late stream like this, and have a great rest of your days. Be safe, and until next time, it's the Inhuman One signing out.